know what session it is today, right? We are having the Bhagavad Gita session, right? Wait, I'll just give me one moment, okay? Okay. Yes. So now who can tell me that what was the topic that we discussed yesterday? Which topic we had discussed yesterday? Yes, Ashobhya, you can say. Ma'am, you can unmute Ashobhya. He will say what was yesterday's topic. We'll take a quick recap, okay? And then we will do the chanting that we always do. Then we will continue with today's session. Or we'll do one thing, we will do the chanting first, okay? And then we will take the, like how we always do, we will take a quick revision and then we will continue with the session, okay? So all of you, okay, first of all, switch on your videos and close your eyes. Those who want to use the beat can do with the beats also, okay? So let's begin. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, all of you can open your eyes. Okay, now we will begin with today's session. Okay, I'm trying, I'll just see if I can join through my laptop. If not, then we will continue it this way today. Okay, so now, yes, who can tell me what was the topic for yesterday's session? We met yesterday for Bhagavad Gita. So yes, Atharv. Yes, ma'am. We can unmute Atharv. You can also mention in the chat box, okay?
Ma'am, moksha.
Yes, Moksh was yesterday's topic. So Atharv, can you tell me what is Moksh?
Ma'am, moksha is liberation.
Yes, very good. Moksh is liberation. Now, who can tell me that why do we have to go back? Like we were in, okay, first tell me that how many types of world are there and name the two types of world. Okay, who can answer? Yes, Lakshita. Ma'am, we can unmute Lakshita. Okay.
There are three types of moksha, and the first one is Adi Devaka moksha, and Adi Hatamika moksha, and the other one I didn't know, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So, no, Moksh, I was talking about the worlds here, that there are two types of world, right? World, we talked about two kinds of world, that we came from a different world and right now we're in a different world. So, what are the names of the two worlds? Someone else wants to try? Atharv has already tried, Ashobhya and yes. Okay, well, it's okay. You tried, Lakshita, no worries, it's okay. You can try next question also, okay? You will know the answer now. Yes, Ashobhya, tell me the two types of world. Your yesterday also, Shobhya, your volume is too low. Is it just my system or others also, cannot hear it clearly? Yeah, like it's a little low, Shobhya, when you speak. Can you repeat? Hmm? Yes, now it's better. Tell me the two types of world.
This world is the spiritual world.
Yes, we have spiritual world and we have the material world. Okay. So yes, now the material world, okay, that is the current world that we're living in, which is known as the Bhautik Jagat, right? It has two characteristics. Okay, so first one, it's known as, the first is Dukhyalam, second is it's Ashashvatam. Okay, now I want someone to tell me what is the meaning of Dukhyalam and what is the meaning of Ashashvatam. Okay, who will tell me? Apart from Ashopya, Atharv, and okay, Lakshita also can try if she knows, or anyone else who can answer. Okay, Kirti. Kirti, you know the answer? You have dropped down your hand. Okay, so if no one knows the answer here, so okay, Shraddha knows the answer. You'll tell me, Shraddha, the meaning of Dukhyalam and of Ashashvatam, okay?
Ashashvatam means not permanent.
Very good. And Dukhyalam? Dukhyalam? It means that it's a place. Dukh means sorrows, right? It means problems. And Yalam, it comes from the word house. So it's a house, a place of problems. Okay. So Bhautik, it's the Bhautik Jagat, that is a material world. It has two characteristics. It has a Dukhyalam and a Shashvatam. Very good. Okay. Next, my question is that we talked about the problems. Just now we discussed that it's a Dukhyalam. So tell me the four problems that no one can escape. Okay, Kirti. Yes, Kirti. Name the four problems.
Mom, death, disease, birth, and aged.
Yes, very good. Okay. So the first is birth, then we have disease, we have aging and death, right? All of you agree that birth is also a problem. Until yesterday, we might be like, birth is such a beautiful thing. How can it be a problem? But now everyone is clear on this point, that why birth is also a problem, because the process of birth is not, it is very painful. We discussed yesterday that not just the mother, but even the baby inside the womb, it is not in a comfortable situation. It's not in comfort. It is every day experiencing pain. Okay. And not just for 1 day or 2 day or 1 week, but for 9 months, the baby is experiencing that pain, right? And then disease, we all know it is a problem, right? No one wants to feel any kind of sickness, be it small or big. Then third, what was it? Aging. Aging in itself is also a problem. Why? Because when you are in old age, there are little things which you find very difficult to do. Okay, right from taking a glass of water to going somewhere, you become dependent on people, right? And fourth is death. So death again is very painful. We discussed how it is equivalent to 40,000 scorpions biting. That painful is death, right? Now moving on, okay, apart from discussing the problems, the four problems, we also had the miseries. Remember? Three miseries. Now, who can name the three miseries? The name is a little difficult to pronounce, but if you can say, very nice. If not, then you can just explain to me the three miseries, okay? So I'll give Lakshita a chance again, okay? Yes, Lakshita, say.
Adidevika
Hmm. Okay.
and
Uh,
Aditamika.
okay, like you're saying it a little bit like the pronunciations. Okay, can you explain them? If you cannot pronounce the names, you can explain the three types of miseries. What are the three kinds of miseries?
Adidevika is the moksha which we only do by ourselves. The
Oh,
problem is from ourselves.
okay, that is one kind of misery. Then second kind of misery?
Adidevika is the problem which others do for us.
That is second. And third?
Ma'am, I don't know the third one.
Okay, see, just make little bit corrections in your note, okay? In the notes that you have made yesterday, see, we have adhyatmic klesh, okay? Adhyatmic klesh is the one which is made by ourselves, okay? That is adhyatmic klesh. The second which you told me, which is made by others, that is adhi bhautik klesh, okay? Adhi bhautik klesh. And the third one, which is adhi devik, that is the one which is by natural calamities. Okay, I know these names are a little difficult to pronounce. It is very new for all of you, but just note it down, okay? So that you will know. Three types of klesh and four kind of problems. Okay? We can, is that clear? It's you got it, Lakshita? Okay? And others also got it, the three kinds of klesh? Thumbs up? All right. So we discussed, okay, till here we had discussed the three kinds of klesh, then problems. We also discussed that why we came here. That if we were living in our spiritual world with our original father, then why did we come here? Now, who can tell me this? That why did we come here? Why are we not living? Why did we even come here in the first place? What was the need? Yes, Arijit.
We came here so just like how the kid was wanting to be independent, so we came here.
Yes, that's correct. Yesterday you had asked me one question also, like that can we become God? So, because of that, feeling only now, like if you're living with your family and your father is taking care of you, your mother is taking care of you, and suddenly you're like, no, I want to live by my own rules. I don't want to follow the rules and regulations of my parents. So you are like, I will live in a different house. Okay. So that time what happens? Your parents still love you, right? So they will be like, okay, the child wants to live in a separate house, but I will still try to provide whatever I can. So they take a different house for you. You can live there by yourself. But you know what you have to, it's one day, first day, 2 day, you will feel very nice that I have no one to tell me anything, no one to poke me. But then suddenly slowly you will see that living with a family, you don't have to take care of the food, your schooling is taken care of, your clothes, every little desire of yours, every little need is taken care of. But when you live alone, you will feel lonely, you will see the real problems of life. So this is an example how even we were living with our, we had our own little world, our beautiful world, spiritual world, but we had the desire. And God, he always has this, what he has done, he is so merciful that he allows us that we should have our own desire. He is not like, you want to you don't want to live with me, but you have to live with me. If you have any desire, God fulfills that. That is why we are all here, because of our own desires only. Okay. And God is not forcing us that come back to my world. You have to come back. He wants us to realize this ourselves. He wants that my child will realize himself or herself that this is not his real place, material world, spiritual world. And he wants you to go there willingly, not out of force. Okay, that is why we are going through this entire process, that we have the journey of a soul, then we do chanting, so that we go by our own will, so that nobody forces you. Okay, so that is clear till now. Now, till here it's all clear. Okay, so today what will continue with this. We will discuss now how do we go back. We have already realized the importance of going back. So today we will discuss how do we go back. What is the process of going back to the spiritual world? Okay. So we'll begin with today's session, and I'll share my screen. Let me know if it's visible, okay? My screen is visible to everyone, right? Okay. So now it's written here, let's learn about yoga. Okay, so we had learned in our one of our previous sessions also. Okay, I think it was during meditation or before meditation, we had learned about yoga, and we learned about yoga also specifically, that what is yoga and what is yoga. In one of the sessions, little bit we had discussed about this. So actually, yoga, that yoga is the way through which we'll go back to our spiritual world. Okay, but yoga here, we're not just talking about the physical yoga that we do. You all have your yoga classes, right, on Sundays. So that is a part of it. Okay, but yoga in itself is a very big concept, and yoga is a part of it. Okay, so in our scriptures, what is it mentioned? The three yogas or trimagra are three stereotypical paths mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita for the liberation of human spirit. They are Karma Yoga, or the path of action, Bhakti Yoga, or the path of devotion to Ishwar Yoga, and one more is there which is known as Dhyan Yoga. Okay, so there are three paths. Paths means ways. Okay, just like if you have to go to a certain place, then in your town also, like if you want to go to a particular place, there is not just one way to go there, right? You have some shortcuts also, or you have 2-3 ways going to that same place, right? So in the same way, the destination is one. Destination is spiritual world. But there are three routes. There are three paths that go. Okay. We will discuss two today. We will discuss the Karma Yoga and the Dhyan Yoga today. And Bhakti Yoga is a little bigger concepts. So we will discuss this in the next session. Okay. So as per your choice, you can choose which path you want to follow to reach your spiritual world. Okay. Till here, everyone is with me. How many paths are there? Three. Okay. And what are they? First, you can note down it's Karma Yoga. Second, it's the Bhakti Yoga. And third is the Dhyan Yoga. Okay. So, Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is the spiritual practice of selfless action performed for the benefit of others. Now, this is what a Karam. Remember Karam session also? What is the meaning of Karam? It means actions, right? The English translation of Karam is action. So, what is Karam Yoga? A spiritual practice of selfless action performed for the benefit of others. Okay, it's an action that we perform. Okay, and now this again has three categories. It is further divided depending on for whose benefit we do it. Okay. So first is Karam Kand. Okay. Karam Kand is the first kind of Karam Yoga. Then we have Karam Yoga. Then we have Nishkam Karam Yoga. We will discuss each one in detail. Before that, Kirti, do you want to say something? Your hand is raised. Or you have a doubt? Okay, I'll unmute you. You can share. Yes.
Ma'am, there in the Bhagavad Gita, we also have Karma Yoga, no? It was the third chapter.
Yes, we do have Karma Yoga.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, it is. This is everything that we're discussing today. Like whatever we discuss in the sessions, no, it is all from Bhagavad Gita. You're right there. Okay. And others also, if you have doubts, we will take that. Okay. Like the process, we take that towards the end. If it's an important doubt which needs to be addressed right now, you can drop that in the chat box. Okay. I'll pick it up from the chat box. So moving on. Yes, Karma Kand. Okay, the first kind of Karma Yoga. Now, this is a this is the kind of action that we perform, and we perform this, with this we already have this, that if I will perform this action, I want this result in return. Now, an example of karm kand we'll see here, it is this is yagyas, yagyas and havan. If you know what is havan, this is a picture of a havan also here. You will see that big businessmen, they conduct havans, and they want for any particular reason. Suppose if we can take the example of a big businessman, he wants his particular deal to be passed. So what will he do? He will organize a yagya to a particular deity whom he worships. And what does he want in return? He wants that my particular deal or my particular business, this should it should flourish. There should be a lot of profit. Some, they perform yagyas. Many families, many people perform yagyas for specific reasons. Some perform so that someone is ill in the hospital, so my elder person who is ill will become fine again. So they perform these yagyas, so that in short it is performed with a there's something in the mind that I want this particular result. Okay, so it is done with that motive, that I'm doing this to get this in return. Okay, that is karam kand. Okay, next the kind of karm yoga that we discuss is sakam karm yoga. Now, this is the duties prescribed as per Vedas. Okay, Sakam Karma Yoga, they are the duties which are prescribed in the Vedas. These, as prescribed in the Vedas, we perform them. Okay, but again here, but what is there? There's a desire to enjoy its fruitful activities. Now, this is very similar to Karm Kand, okay, but this is difference here. In Sakam Karm Yoga, what happens? You do this for your personal enjoyment, that I'm doing this so that I will get this in return. Okay, and Karm Kand, it is done for a bigger goal, that I want this particular thing to be done. That is why I'm doing this particular yagya or this particular havan I'm doing. Okay, and Sakam Karm Yogas are small activities which you perform, and these are prescribed in the Vedas, that you should do this. You should uh, wake up early in the morning, you should take care of your cleanliness. But so what happens? You're doing this for some personal fruitful activities. Okay, and the last one, which is kind of karm yoga, it is nishkam karm yoga. Okay, and what is this? It's the desire to give result of the fruitful activities to God. Now, this kind of karm yoga, you're again doing the activities which are prescribed in the scriptures, just like sakam karm yoga. But in nishkam karm yoga, you have this desire that I will offer whatever results I get to God. Okay, I am doing this nishkam, means I have no, it's very selfless. I do not want anything for myself. Whatever I'm doing in order to serve God. For example, Atharv, or we can say Atharv, Arajit, they become doctors. Okay, they have this desire, or Arijit has a desire that he wants to become an engineer, and Atharv, he has a desire that he will become a doctor. So they do become a doctor. Atharv becomes a doctor, Arijit becomes an engineer. They do very well in their respective professions. Okay, but a part of their income or a part of their earning, what do? They provide it to God, or they doing it for the to serve God. Atharv is like, I will help those who are poor, who cannot afford treatment. And why I'm doing it? Because I want to offer this service to God. Arijit, he is doing well in his engineering profession, and he is doing with this mindset that I'm performing this duty because I want to serve God, I want to serve the mankind. Okay, so that is nishkam karma yoga. Any confusions between the three? We have, so what did we discuss? We have three parts. Okay, don't get confused. We have three parts, which is karma yoga, then we have bhakti and dhyan. Those are three. Okay, next, karm yoga is divided further into three types, which is karm kand, then sakam karm yoga, and nishkam karm yoga. Okay, up till here, if anyone has any doubts, you can ask me.
But teacher,
Yeah, say.
but you remember when you said the example Atharva and me? So what is the difference? I mean, who's better?
No, it's not about better here. I have just given example of two professions here. That if
So we're equally both good.
yes, equally both are good if you're doing, if you're doing your duties with this mindset that whatever I'm doing, it's for the purpose that I want to serve the mankind. I want to doing it for God. Okay. So both is better there. I've just given 2 examples of 2 professions. Yes, Ashobhya. You can unmute yourself.
Of the day, ma'am.
Can you repeat? Ashobhya and Atharv, who is speaking from you two?
Ma'am, but what is the topic, ma'am?
What is the topic for today's session? The topic for today's session is we are doing yoga. We are doing about, it's actually a continuation of moksha. You can say it's moksha part 2, or you can say that we're discussing about yogas today, the path, how you can reach, you can attain moksha. Okay? Yes, Sai Charan. You can switch on your video also. Sai Charan, do you have a question? If you can keep that in the chat box also. Okay, I'll go to the next. Kirti. Yes.
Krishna. Can you say again the 3 karma yogas?
Yes, yes, sure. So see, I will repeat myself again, okay? We have 3 paths to moksha, okay? First is Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Dhyan Yoga. All clear till here? Now Karma Yoga, the first one which we discussed, that again has 3 types, okay? We have the Karma Kand. See, you will see here. We have Karma Kand, Sakam Karma Yoga and Nishkam Karma Yoga. Okay, Karma Kand, it is your yagyas and havans that you perform to in order to receive a specific result. You have this thing in mind that I will do this particular yagya and I want this result. That is Karma Kand. Sakam Karma Yoga, these are daily activities that you perform. Okay, it's not like yagya or havan that is one time. But Sakam Karma Yoga is daily activities which are mentioned in the scriptures that which should be performed, but you're doing it with this mindset that I'm doing it for myself. Okay, I want the fruitful results. And Nishkam Karma Yoga, it is again fruitful activity. It is again the activities which are mentioned in the scriptures, but here you're not doing it with the mindset that I want the results. But instead, what is the mindset? Whatever results I will get, I will offer that to God. Okay, so these are the 3 kinds of Karma Yoga. Is that clear, Kirti?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else has any doubt? Saicharan, your hand is still raised. You can ask. Then we will move forward.
Ma'am, who invented the yoga?
Who invented yoga? Now, if you have to ask specifically about yoga, about the physical yogas that we do now, then we see the first yogi was Lord Shiva. He is known as the first yogi. Okay. And the yoga that we are specifically talking about here today, we're not just talking about the physical yoga, we're talking about actions in totality about yoga. So that is mentioned in Bhagavad, it's mentioned in the scriptures itself. So this was invented by God only. Okay, it's a way of living. Yoga, you can say it's actually a way of living. Okay. All right. So now we will move ahead. This was the first kind. Now we will be discussing about Dhyan Yoga. The second type, which is Bhakti Yoga, this is a very big topic, big one. So this we have kept for next session. Okay, it will not be covered in one session. Now moving on, we have Dhyan Yoga. Dhyan Yoga, also known as Ashtang Yoga, is the second type of yoga. It has 8 limbs. Okay. 8 limbs meaning what? Now this 8 limbs meaning again it has 8 branches. Okay. You can see that Dhyan Yoga is a tree and then it has these branches. So the first one is known as yam. Now from the word itself, okay, dhyan. Dhyan, what does it mean? To concentrate, right? You can see in the picture also, there's a rishi, he is sitting and he's trying to concentrate. It's in the form of meditative pose, okay? So it has 8 limbs. And why do we say limbs? We do not say types because in Karma Yoga, we had types, okay? But in Dhyan Yoga, what we have, it's a limb, meaning it's a process. It starts, and there are 8 steps in it, okay? The first step is yam. That is, follow all moral principles. Meaning, you have to do, you have to do whatever moral activities you're taught by your elders in your school. You're taught, right, this is right, this is wrong. So following the right principles, that is the first step. Okay, once you have started doing that, what is the next step? It's known as niyama. Niyam, it comes from the word niyam. We know the meaning of niyam. The English translation of niyam is principles and rules, whatever rules and regulations are there. So first, you're following your right principles, the moral principles. Second, you're following the principles and rules which are already made, okay, the niyams. Third is asanas. This I see many of you, you join your yoga classes also on Sundays. So this is what we do there. You learn about asanas because your body is also your part, right? So you have to take care of if you want to keep your soul healthy, your mind should also be healthy, your body also should be healthy, right? It's a package, whole package, body, mind, and soul. So which part will take care of the body? It's their asanas. Okay, different postures are there, you can see here. Next is pranayam, which is the breathing exercise. So when we talk about yoga, in yoga we also have a section which is pranayam, which is just dealing with the way we breathe. We have now different pranayam also. We have alulom vilom, we have kapal bhati, different pranayams are there, right? So that is breathing exercise. And breathe, breath, we all think that it is a very uh, how to say, it's something which we do not even notice, right? All of us are breathing right now currently, but do we ever notice that I am taking in a breath in, I'm taking out? But it is a very, you will notice that when you're angry, your breath becomes very fast. When you're laughing, your breath is in a different motion. If you're happy, it's different. So our breath is very important. It's, you will know the importance also of breath when you will grow little by little. That breath has a lot of importance, and the kind of breath that we are at present, it determines our state of mind also. Okay, so there is pranayam. Then next is Pratyatara, which is to control the senses and the mind. So, what is the fifth step? It is known as Pratyahara, which is to control the senses and the mind. So, once you have started following your moral principles, and you've started following the rules and regulations, you're doing your asanas, you're also doing your pranayam. What happens once you're doing all these things, you will see that now you have a sense of control over your sense and your mind. Before doing these activities, sometimes what happen, that I should not eat this particular food right now. For example, let's say if you have cavity and you want to eat ice cream, or if you're having cold and fever and you want to eat ice cream, intellectually, your mind knows that I should not eat this ice cream right now. Why? It will increase my cavity, it will increase my cold. But sometimes we're not able to control that urge, we're not able to control that desire, and we end up eating, right? We are like, no, we tell our parents, I want it, I want it. We start demanding for it. Why? Because there is no control. But when you follow these path, you follow these 8 limbs, what happens is sense of control develops. You're able to control your mind, that even if I want to, I will not do it. Just like in exams also, sometimes we don't feel like studying. What happens? Our favorite show is coming, our favorite cartoon, our favorite anime, or our favorite particular movie is there, and tomorrow is our exam, and we know that right now I need to study because the movie or the I can watch that show anytime. Okay, I can watch it, but the exam will not come again. But some are able to control that, some are not able to control that. So it is all how powerful we are from here, from our mind, from our soul. Okay, so if you follow those steps, you're able to control your senses and your mind. Moving on, the sixth step is dharana, which is try focusing the mind on God. Now, once you have attained this capability that you're able to control your senses and your mind, now you need to focus your mind on God. Okay, so like now, many of you, almost all of you, now you do your chanting also, right? But in the beginning, what happens when you're chanting? You are chanting, but your mind, it is thinking about many things. That is teacher looking at me? Others are doing. I'll just do it. Or I'm thinking about this, what I will do after this class, I will do this. So many things are coming in your mind, right? And it is very natural. Okay, those things come and let them come. Don't fight those thoughts. Eventually, when you are continuing with your chanting, with your processes, you will see that your faith will develop, and your focus, it will go to God. With effortlessly, it will go. in the beginning you have to put efforts, but gradually it will go through effortlessly. Okay, and that time which state you have achieved, you will achieve the dharana state, that is known as dharana. Okay, and then after dharana we have dhyan. Dhyan is focus. Now this is complete focus, and here we have the example of Dhruv Maharaj. You all have heard in your katha sessions, you must have discussed about the story of Dhruv Maharaj, right? How many of you know the story of Dhruv Maharaj? Yes, all of you know, right? So in that story, what did you see? That Dhruv, he was a child. He was, even younger than many of you. He was just 7 years old, if I'm not right, right? He was 7. So he attained moksha at that age. Imagine, he is younger than many of us here. Okay. So what did he had? He had attained all these stages, all this stage that we are discussing right now at such a young age. Okay. And finally, after the dhyan stage, what do we have? Samadhi, which is focus for a very long time. So samadhi is actually the example. This picture here, which we are seeing here, is actually samadhi, wherein the person has completely renounced. Okay, so you will see many great figures that we left in India. They had attained, many of them, they had attained moksha through samadhi. One example will be Swami Vivekananda also. Okay, he had attained samadhi, wherein you have given your body, mind, soul, everything to God, and then you attain moksha. Okay, so these are the 8 limbs of dhyan yoga. Okay, so up till here it's clear what we discussed today. We discussed the 3 paths to a moksha, which is karma yoga, dhyan yoga, bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga we will discuss in detail tomorrow. We discussed about karma yoga, the 3 types of karma yoga, dhyan yoga, and it has 8 stages. And what are the 8 stages? Let's see them again quickly. Yam, which is to follow the right principles. Niyam, which is to follow the rules and regulations. Asanas, okay, to take care of your body posture, and keep yourself fit and fine, because only in a healthy body there can be a healthy mind and a healthy soul. Okay, then pranayam, breathing exercise, because we cannot take breathing lightly. Breathing is in itself a very powerful thing. If someone is going through panic attack or anxiety attack, the first thing that the doctor tells them is breathe in, breathe out, breathe slowly, because breath actually, it calms you down. You will see whatever is the state of your mind, so will be your way of breathing. Okay, then we learned how to control. If you are doing all those, if you're performing all those rightly, what will you attain? You will attain the ability to control your sense and your mind. Okay, you will be able to control yourself. Your mind will not control you, but you will control your mind. Okay, then we have dharana, which is trying to focus the mind on God. Okay, you will not have multiple thoughts while you're trying to focus. You will have one focused thought on God. Okay, and then one complete focus. Example is we have Dhruv Maharaj also. And finally you will attain samadhi, okay, which is moksha. So up till here now we can take the doubts. So this is like, actually we are at the end of the session only. We have to discuss karma yoga and dhyan yoga. Bhakti yoga we will cover tomorrow. So it's all clear. Dhyan yoga is also all clear. The 8 limbs. Can anyone tell the 8 limbs without seeing? It's very easy to understand, right? It's like a it's a simple process. Like first you are able to you follow your moral principles, then your rules and regulations. You take care of your asanas, then breathing exercise, then you take control of your senses. Okay, then focus is developed for God, and then finally samadhi. So all clear till here? Anyone, if you have doubts or you have anything to share also, that which thing you liked in the session today, that this is something I did not know before and now I learned. It's nice to learn, because we don't have any doubts and we have completed quite on time today, so we can discuss. Okay, if you don't have any questions, then I will ask few questions. Okay, just to check that till now what you have understood. Okay, so now tell me that we all, we can attain moksha. So how many paths are there in total? And name the paths. Today's session only we just discussed. Yes, Atharv.
And there are 3 parts.
Okay, name them.
Karma Yoga,
Hmm.
Dhyana Yoga,
Hmm.
and Bhakti Yoga.
Yes, very good. Okay. So we discussed about Karm Yoga and Dhyan Yoga today. We will discuss Bhakti next session. Yes, Kirti, you will tell me, you can keep your hand raised. It's okay. You can tell me what is Karm Yoga. Okay. Yes, Kirti, I cannot. You can raise your hand again. Okay. Okay, Kirti,
Ma'am,
it's Karm Yoga.
ma'am, there are 3 types of karma yoga. One is sakam karma and nishkam karma and karma kand.
Yes.
So karma kand is actually whatever you like. One you do a yagna. For example, you do a yagna to get that result. And for sakam karma, you pray to the god that I want this result for myself. And for nishkam karma, you pray to the god, not only yourself and to the god.
Okay, yeah, you give quite a good summary. So you're correct. Okay, first of all, Karm Yoga, it's mostly it's actions. So from the name, if you have someone ask you what is Karm Yoga, it involves actions. Okay, say that way. Then it is the actions which these actions are divided into 3 kinds. Karm Kand, which is yagya and havan that we perform in order to get a particular thing, or we have a wish. Then we have Sakam, which means we perform our daily activities, which are mentioned activities as per scriptures. But we have this desire that whatever is the fruitful result of this activity, I want it for myself, that I want it for my well being. Okay. And Nishkam is very similar. It's just like Sakam only. It's the activities as per scriptures, but a little bit of difference that we want these fruitful results to be offered to God. I do not want anything for myself. I'm very selfless. I want it for God. I want it to offer to God. Okay. Now, yes, who can tell me what is the next Dhyan Yoga that we discussed? Siddhika, you can tell me? You can try? Yes.
Ma'am, I have one question.
Ask.
I forgot.
Okay. All right. You can drop your question in the chat box. Okay. And can you tell me what is a Dhyan Yoga if you understood? You can try? Okay, just tell me how many limbs are there in Dhyan Yoga?
3.
No, 3 is in 3 types are there in Karm. Okay, there are 3 types of Karm
Is
Yoga.
it 7?
8. Okay, you're close. There are 8 limbs. Okay, very good.
Okay.
Okay. And yes, can anyone tell me what is Dhyan Yoga? Shraddha, can you tell?
No.
No, you didn't understand what is Dhyan Yoga?
Yes.
You understood? It is, wherein you try to focus yourself, right? So there are 8 limbs. Remember, we discussed in today's session. 8. This is the. Did you listen when I had explained regarding the 8 limbs? It's this one. Wait, I'll show you again. Okay. See, these are the 8 limbs. Okay, to Dhyan Yoga. And Dhyan and Karm Yoga, what is one drawback to this? That it's not that easy to perform. Okay, that is why tomorrow we will discuss about Bhakti Yoga. Okay. All right. Now, if anyone has doubts, then you can ask your doubt. Else, we will end here today. Okay. Anyone has doubts? All clear till here? So next we will meet again for Bhagavad Gita session on Tuesday. Okay, if there are any changes, then we will let you know. Now from 7 p.m. you will have your Kartik Maas session. How are you all enjoying your Kartik Maas session? You do Deep Dan? It's nice? If it's nice, you can show me a thumbs up. Okay, all right then. So we will end today's session here itself. We will meet again in the next session with a new topic, that is Bhakti Yoga. Until then, you can keep, learning the shloks that we had learned till now. For the past few classes, we are not learning any new shloks. So it's a good time that, you can learn the old shloks which we had already discussed. You can learn them. You can record yourself, send to your coordinator, ma'am, give your tests on time, and you attend this, be regular in class, which is good. Okay. All right then. Hare Krishna, everyone. Bye.